Hello and welcome back. My name is Charisma and this is my Osiris gameplay. We are now on episode 14. Now the reason I just paused it there is just so I can let you know there has been an update. I'm going to try and go through those. I might pause a couple of times just to go onto the other screen just so I can read the updates for you. But we are going to head back to base camp, which I have. If you look at the top right hand corner, I've put that as a location thing. Okay, so all you need to do if you want to do that between the beacons you put in, like I've got the beacon here, mine 1B is that way and it tells you how far it is. Hydrogen is that way, mine 1A is just here. Spawn position, which obviously I've just spawned here. Inflatable dome, that's the one there, the other mine. And base camp, there we go. Okay, so we can come off that then because it'll stay up because that's the one I've chosen. Right, okay. So what they've done a heck of a lot of fixes. They've fixed the reverse audio issue on the creatures. Thrown objects now spawn in the correct place and are thrown in the correct direction. The collision on the bottom of the gap make it slide better. Hovercraft no longer spawns laboratory now spawns vehicles a few feet off the ground to avoid vehicles spawning inside the ground. Creatures spawning at night. Bugs with the craft highlighting. Issues with vehicles colliding with low orbit are fixed critter spawn layer. Fixed dust particles, flashlight and headlights no longer affect the dust. I'm just making sure we're going in the right direction. And particle lighting. Dust particles should now be darker. Removed collision from buildicons for floodlight, stone oven and primitive walls. Primitive workbench. Fixed multiplayer replication of highlighter and projector for buildicons. I don't know what that means, but let's just make sure we go down here. Don't want to land too heavy. Right, there we go. Where are we now? Fix the invisible floor on Zeal. Duplication bug when using take all button in storage containers. Liquids not updated when drank inside of the storage container. Cleaned up some formatting to help best fix text in menus. Create XP type game to be industrial rather than melee. Staircases in mines collision to block walking through it from underneath. MP saving issue. Spaceship hovering when exited. Description plates now display properly. Players no longer get stuck on vehicles. Materials in survival kit now have finite uses. Habitat clipping issues. Textures on escape pod. Creature collision physics. Wow, there's loads. Players dead body ragdoll. Head player animation. Issues with players unable to finish suit breach tutorial. I didn't have an issue with that, but obviously people were having issues. Issues with player being able to clip through refinery. All issues regarding waterfall. Queen Cleo's respawn time. Clipping issues with mine 1A doorway. Light turning off if Fabricator is jumped on. Issue with GME getting stuck on structures. Okay, need to actually scroll a little bit now. Vehicles no longer get stuck in the air when exited or flipped. That's good because I will end up flipping the vehicles. I will, because that's me. Volumetric clouds flickering, refinery roof textures, fixed trees causing performance drops, issues with players clipping through biodome, issues with players getting stuck to lab roof, player can no longer duplicate items, issues with player clipping through mine 1A stairs, Enemies in egg room no longer get stuck to the walls. Water no longer refills infinitely when drank out of external inventory. Issue with player getting stuck on satellite stairs. Issues with players getting stuck on Osiris refinery stairs. Spaceship no longer gets stuck to the lab wall. Issues with rubber trees causing FPS issues. Issues with players getting stuck under lab. Building crates now give correct experience. Issues with airlock panels disappearing. Vehicles spawning issues and random holes around the map, which we did see quite a few actually. We did see quite a few tears and things on this map. So that, I believe, has gone. I mean, I'm just walking along me. I'm not even looking to see if there's any bloody creatures. I'm just carrying on. I'm just having a little stroll. Why not? Right, okay. Other things they've added and adjusted. Okay, this is a very big patch actually for what it is. Adjusted hovercraft now has much harder time scaling steep surfaces. Scales speed and hover height down based on steepness of surface. Added the LOD models for the alien mush tree. Added prefabs. Hi, yes, okay. I could really do with a drink right now. Come on, carry on, dude. Right, okay. Added prefabs models and textures of the optimized foliage used. Added more polish to Proteus 2 map. Adjusted resources in all areas. VOH1, VOH2, VOH3, V1, oh, I should say V0, V1H1 and V1H2 to match terrain adjustments made. Added simple skin swap script. Added avatar LOD system. Adjusted cost of panels and pieces to use ingots. Adjusted collision of doorways inside my 1A and disabled respawning for the Queen. Fixed habitat stilts to have collision. I know base camp is this way, but I'm just trying to get around this little bit of a mountain now. Added a collision inside the biodome to prevent jumping out of the building from inside. Added edge barrier to sand dunes on Proteus. Sand dunes are no longer infinite. There is now a wind barrier. Now a wind barrier visuals still need to be added. I don't know what that means. Barrier visuals need to be added. Added the crab monster LODs, the LODs for Nat, Snubs, Crab Queen, Skellypod and the hybrid. Character cap of 18 for avatar names. Removed Zernium from the meteors and narrowed their range from 3,000 to 1,500 meters. Removed Zernium. Added Zernium to asteroids in low orbit. So, how are we going to get Zernium? I thought we needed Zernium for the spaceship. I'm not sure. I'd have to have a look at that once I've got the laboratory sorted. Collision to the stilts of the habitat fixed. Both crates XP from melee to industrial. Added setup region objects to take advantage of the new mini-grid system in Region Manager for LOD improvements. Added world art and terrain changes. Added rock formation prefabs. Adjusted hovercraft guns have been removed. So the hovercraft no longer has guns. That's a bit of a shame. Right, okay. Wow. There is so much on this patch. There really is. Updated. These are the updates. So updated location of resources and amounts in certain areas. Updated the plant prefabs to use optimized models. The makeshift patch tape and bandage prefabs. Player and monster sounds. Low orbit boundary which stops the spaceship from flying through the planet. Okay. Spaceship and Gav collision. Crab sounds. Added cause of death and day survived UI to death screen. Included fail state for missions that must be completed when they are first given. Find wreckage supplies. Added find shelter kit mission to separate finding the inflatable dome kit from other supplies and unlocking the build inflatable dome mission separate from the other supplies. Updated sound load types, hopefully fix the reverse audio issues for the creatures. LODs for crab monsters to be the proper size. Ostrich rig was adjusted to animate properly and added the LODs files to its model folder. Updated rock materials. Update to Bastion Rock and Build button. Notification when invited to colony party to include key name for character menu. Update death screen now shows what the player was killed by. Update a copy of the death message is sent to other players who are in the same colony or party. Okay, we managed to do all that while we were walking round, and I wasn't watching where I was walking, so if I missed anything as I was walking, I am really sorry, but I was reading on the other screen. Right, so we are back now with what we are doing. FPS seems to be a little bit better. I haven't seen others screen tear there, maybe. It will take them a while, I suppose, to go through it and find all of the holes. But yeah, I think it's awesome. I mean, I still really enjoy this. I still really enjoy the game in itself. Wow, that's a bit weird. Look at that, wobbling. That's quite strange. I don't think that's supposed to do that. That's a little bit weird. Yeah, it stops when you get close. Look. It's very wibbly wobbly until you get near it. Maybe that's not supposed to happen. Maybe not. I don't know. Right, okay. Need to go around this water. I do like the water thing that they've brought in. I do like that a lot. And we're nearly home, look. See the oh, an adult skellypod. Hi. Hi. Hey, how you doing? Ooh, that was not a bit nice. Water would hit the spot, but so would finding this skellypod is. Oh, it's dead. I was just making sure. Skellypod meat. Right, go on, disappear. Thank you. Water would hit the spot. Let's give you a drink of sap instead. How about that? I'm really glad. I'm really happy for that. That was awesome. We've just drunk the sap. Very nice. We need to actually find some trees a little bit nearer us for the sap, actually. Yeah. Because that's a thing, you know. Water does actually go down pretty quick, especially if you're doing the sprint. If you're sprinting, it does. It goes down really quick. I'm just going around this bit, yeah. I really don't want to go and see that, because if we're not getting a journey in a minute, I don't see the point. I can't pick anything else up anyway. I'm encumbered as it is. So I have to just keep walking. Maybe a little bit longer this episode. Maybe a little bit shorter because I haven't put a timer on. I just wanted to make sure that I gave you all the information that was in the patch, as well as doing the day's episode, which was us getting back to the base and see what we can do there. Now that we have yeah, quite a bit. We've got these heavy assault rifles as well, which is quite cool. Quite cool. So I don't think we can make ammo for it yet, but that's fine. That's absolutely fine. I can't run a lot because I am encumbered, so probably wouldn't need to have my weapons on me. If I have an empty hand, I think if I press, I can't remember which one I press now. Oops, there we go. Come on. Come on, dude, you can make it. Wow. Yeah, we're getting closer. Getting closer. But we need to start building things in the habitat now as well. We really do need to start thinking about the bed and things and everything that goes in that one. And obviously the laboratory. We need to build the lab. so we can build a vehicle, which will make things easier to get to and from these places. Make it a lot easier, actually, instead of walking all that way, because walking all the way is quite a bit of a trek. I mean, I don't mind going down. I can go down off camera and then just bring you back once I'm there. You know, I put the beacons there, so you know that I'm going to be able to sort of find where I'm going. I do like mine 1B. 1B seems to have the plutonium. It does seem to have the diamonds there. The diamonds were not behind Queen Cleo. It was actually plutonium that was in there. Maybe it's just a matter of mining that and then going back out and going back in to see whether or not diamond respawns. So, but before you set off from your base camp, from wherever you set up your base camp, do make sure that you put a beacon down at least, so you can find your way back, because it is a long distance. You know, unless you sort of build a little bit closer to 1A or 1B, which I am considering, because it is a bit of a distance. But as soon as I get a vehicle, I think I should be okay, and we will be able to get there, you know, be able to get there without much bother. I'm hoping, because the terrain is a lot different. I think on Azil, when we were having problems with the terrain on Azil in the last season, I used the crab more because it was easier to sort of transverse the terrain. So yeah, I used the crab because that was so much easier to use. Although it didn't have a lot of storage, it was actually just easier. So probably going the wrong way here. Well, I'm not going the wrong way. I'm aiming towards the hi, go away. Where have you gone? I saw you. Hey. Oh yeah, now you're running away. There you are, you little bugger. I think I got you then. Yeah, it sounds like you died. Yeah, you're dead. There, look. Dead. Skellypod. I'm not going to loot you, because I have too much on me. Give your flesh. Yeah, we're going to go down and see what we can build now. But I wanted to bring you the updates and the changes and the added things, as well as the normal episode, which, you know, is just me running back. But it's just so you can see that, you know, the beacons, they do work. They're really good at sort of getting you around the planet, especially now that the planet has changed so much. How? Yes, the bloody things do hit you. Iron. I think it was just iron and some copper, I think, maybe, that came in. Yeah. I don't want it. I'm not going to pick it up. It's fine. I mean, we threw the iron we had because there are quite a few iron nodes around here that, you know, we don't need to worry about iron really so much. Come on, up you go. Come on. Right, so let's get back, get all this away. I really can't remember what we've put in the other storage boxes either. Oh. And then we can see what we can build. I do want... Oh, we need the rubber for the rubber tree. We need to know what we need for the... well, we've got the rubber tree right near us, so that's not a problem. That isn't actually an issue at all. So we don't really need to worry about that. Because we could just go down to the rubber tree that's just down that way. I did show you in one of the other episodes. We went for the hydrogen as well, so the hydrogen is there as well, and that shows you on the map whereabouts that is. Just in case you're having problems with that, because you know, hydrogen and the oxygen, I think there's chlorine there as well, in one of the places that we found, so that's quite cool. Near Mine 1B there is some chlorine, I think it's chlorine and oxygen that we'd found there, so you can have a look at that if you need to know whereabouts that is. I say, wherever I stop on the map on here, you can actually just check the latitude and long just up the top in the right hand corner. So even if I don't say, you can still actually get the coordinates for it there. And just pause the video and get the coordinates. I don't mind the actual locator. I can use this quite well now, because they haven't changed that from last time, which is a really good thing actually. Yeah, it's a really, really good thing that they haven't changed the functionality of that. Otherwise, I would be having to learn all that again. It did take a while actually to learn it, should I say, but it's fine. It did take a long time, but we're back now. Yay! Look, we're back, which is awesome. I think everything's fine. Yes, everything seems fine. I am encumbered, however. Yeah, let's fix it. Let's just do that. Let's fix it. Why not? Let's have a look inside. Right, okay. Ugh. We've got the titanium. We do need to smelt some more titanium. The magnesium, which we brought back with us. Don't know if we need plutonium like that, or whether or not we can just manage without that. I want to keep those on me actually. Banana leaves, we need to keep those. And I want to keep that on me as well, because we need to fill that back up again. Right, okay. Okay. Let's just do this. I don't know if we actually need to, but I don't want to. I know we need carbon in its rough state as well, so we're not. I don't want to sort of smelt the carbon. We didn't get any from mine 1A, but we got some from the other mine. I will do the copper. Oh no, I think we actually do need copper in its original state for the wire, for the fabricator. So I'd best leave some of that as is. Oh, we don't want to be getting attacked again. Go away. Is anything coming? I think there is. I might actually just leave some more in its original state, to be fair. Let's just go and do this. There we go. Bloody things. Yeah, we need to make another forge down here, so we can move all this down here then. Where is it? I can hear it. Just don't know where the bloody thing is. There you are. You little bloody horrible thing. Go away. Go away, horrible gnats. Go away. Yeah, we blooped you. Blooped you again. Right, let's go down here. I want to make sure everything's put away, actually. That's why I'm going down here. Okay. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Yay! Back home. Right, what did we put in here? Right, we do have a sap in here, that's fine. So we're going to keep some of this like this, actually, until we figure out what we need. Right, we need that as well. Don't need that, don't need that. I'm going to put those away as well. I know we're just putting things in randomly, but that's fine. See, we have 2 zirconium that we got from the missile, comet things, the meteor storms. Right, here we go, plastic. So we need carbon and hydrogen. So we can only dig 4. Wow, we're going to have to go all the way back to the hydrogen and get more. We're going to have to make some more barrels as well, because we need to make the fabricator, which is, come on, fabricator please. Structures, no, utilities, sorry. Apologies, that's me. No, furniture, that's me again. Yes. Oh, and we could make the fabricator, that's absolutely fine. We'd have enough to do that, that's why we brought that back. And not in that one, in that one. Yes, we got enough carbon. So we got enough carbon to do a couple of plastics. We'll actually do the 4, to be honest. There we go. Because we need to. So there's the 4 plastic. And we need aluminium, glass and steel. Don't think we need magnesium in here. And copper we'll keep like that for the moment until we find out. That's crab meat, we'll have to take that with us. We need to cook that. Heavy assault rifle. And what else? We'll keep that in here because we need that as is. I'm not sure about that, that's why I've left it. There we go. We need that as it is. I know that for certain. Right, okay. We might as well do the fabricator. So we'll go up for the glass and the steel. I'm taking the magnesium up with me just in case we do need to make any more steel. I think we do have enough, but you know, you never know. You never know. We do need to make as many bullets as we possibly can as well. But we can go to Mine 1B and just sort of stay there for a little while and just sort of go in and get those. Which is, I know it's a little bit easy, is that, though. I would prefer to grab other things. Right, let's just have a look, see what we've got in here. Come on, please, can I have... There we go. Don't think we need the rubber just yet, but we'll take that down into the other one, and we'll take those down as well. We haven't done that yet. Just leave these up here. We can come back up for these. I know I keep messing around with what I'm doing. I'm sorry. And we need... Oh, is that aluminium as well? Oh, it's 2 lots. Oh wow, I don't know how many we need. Why don't you just take a look? 10. So that will be fine. Iron ingot, titanium. Right, okay. Okay, we are sorted. And we will put that away in there a second. Don't want that just yet. I'm going to take these down into the other storage. We'll do some more meat as well while we're there. Yeah, I want those down here. Because we're going to move all this. We are going to move it all. So it's absolutely fine. I will do that off camera though. I want to do the water reclaimer as well. That is another thing that I want to do really, really quickly. So we need to see what we need for that as well. I probably need to go back for some things, but that's fine. here we want all these type of things in here. There we go. That's awesome. Right, fabricator, please. Fabricator. Confirm build. And done. Yes. Awesome. Oh, requires privately owned power source. Well, it bloody would. Forgot about that. See? Me. Forgetting things. Forgetting silly things. Oh, let's actually see what we need for that first as well. Water reclaimer, please. Water reclaimer. 2 wire, circuit board, copper, rubber, aluminium. We have all that except the wire, so we need a power source. I should have that down here. Oh wow. Okay. I don't think we can build it. Well, we can. I know we can build it, but I don't think I have the things on me. Not enough minerals. What do we need for it? It didn't actually tell me. I think we need to make it in the reactor or forge. Let's go up there. Let's go up there a little bit. I don't know how long we've been going, but I just want to do this for you, and then we can call it a episode. And then I can have a look at what else we need to do. I know I'm thirsty, shush. Shush, shush, shush. I don't need the tree bark, that's fine. Right. Solar panel. Okay, so carbon and iron. Iron. Don't think I've got enough. Carbon. Probably haven't got enough on me. Ugh. No, we have. Good. There we go. So that's cool. I'll leave that in there and that in there. I've got to take it with me. Right, so we've got that. And what did we need for... You see, I'm forgetting already. I'm going to take those. I am going to take those with me. I think we need those for the water reclaimer. Copper. We need copper. Right, I think we've got everything else bar the wire. And we've got the rubber down there and the circuit board down there. I know I'm dehydrated. Shush. Silly thing. We'll be fine. Don't worry. Oh yes, and I think Martin asked me a question about the water that I had in the other season. You can actually make the water. I'm not sure where you make it. I think it's in the chem station. I know you can make it in that one up there, but you can actually make the water with hydrogen and oxygen, I believe it is. All you need is a glass bottle. So that's how you can do that. But if you are struggling for water or for something to drink, the sap is, you know, it is really good. You just need to find it. And you can make the glass bottles to actually fill those up with the sap. You don't get as much, but, you know, it will keep you alive if necessary. And I can't remember what we bloody need for the power source. Come on, figure out what you're doing, woman or man. Well, you're a man, I'm a woman, but there you go. Build. I want it there. There we go. That's sort of the base. Awesome. Done it. Done it. I'm so silly sometimes, I forget everything. There we go. There we go. Heat cell, landmine, reactor cell. Wow, cool. Right, so wire. We need copper, gold, rubber. And I don't think we've done the gold nuggets. No, we haven't done gold. I'm hoping we've got enough. And we've got copper, that's fine. I'll just pop these in here a second. While I just keep running backwards and forwards. I should actually just bring everything down with me. Put that in there as well. We'll take that with us. Don't need that at the moment. Oh, okay, we'll put those away. Come on. Work it out. Right, okay. So we've got the copper, we need gold, and we've got the rubber here as well. We need to do a forge down here. In fact, you know what? I think we can. No, we can't do it on that one. I was going to say, I think we can do it on the stone one, the primitive stone one, but I don't think we can. I must drink water. I know. Shush. I'm trying. I don't want to run too much because it will. My hydration levels will go really, really low. Look, it's just taken a really big dip just now. If I get really, really bad, I can drink that sap that I've got. And then we'll have to go and get the get some more. I just want to find another sap tree that's pretty close. Pretty close. Come on. That's the printer. Oh, we can. I don't have enough. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there you go. Oxygen and hydrogen. Okay, in a glass container to make the water. Just so you know. And we need some more gold. Bugger. So we're going to have to go on a hunt. Because we only have one gold. We actually need more gold. I can't remember where I got the gold from. Oh, bugger. Bugger. Never mind. We do need to make another one of those as well, actually. Magnesium ingots. Right, guys. Well, I can't really do a great deal here. I am going to move all this down to there, though. Oh, wow. Destroy structure. We can pack that one up. We can destroy that. We destroy that. We can destroy that. And we just destroy that, unfortunately. And these do have a bar for it getting destroyed, and you cannot repair these. You used to be able to repair them. You can't repair them, and then you just have to replace it once it's gone. So, right, okay. Yeah, we'll have to take that out, and we're going to have to destroy this. Wow. And build another one. Okay, guys. Right, well, I'm going to go get the gold. I'm going to bring that back. I might grab a few more bits and pieces while I'm out. And then, still a line there. And then we will continue to sort of build this down here. We need to be down here, really, because we're going to be doing a lot of work down there. And I like it. I like this bit of the dip. We could actually wall it off as well. So it'll be quite good. I will still be able to see things coming over. It'll be fine. All right, everybody. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode. Until the next time, bye for now.